Later tradition tells of a death and a vow.
Whether legend or not, something real follows. A host, not a raid.
The chronicle begins where myth ends, 865.
A coastline becomes a corridor.
This war is decided by movement!
Not kings, systems make the first strike.
And in Northumbria, the command clock is already broken.
Before the battle, there is fear, weather, and waiting.
One city will pull two kings into one place. Walls don't stop an army, only delay it. Field, wall. Command. 3 clocks start ticking. If you want history told like cinema, subscribe.
If you want the next forgotten world, subscribe, and we'll uncover it together.
They don't vanish after a raid. They stay.
Staying means supply, grain, salt, and planning.
Winter is the test. Only a system survives it.
Horses turn raiders into an inland army.
Speed becomes their new weapon.
An army is a moving town. Loud, hungry, unstoppable.
They read rivers like roads.
Crossings are battles you can schedule.
They control night, so they control surprise.
Every mile inland is a choice the defenders didn't plan for. Rumor outruns the host, and panic becomes strategy.
England's defense is brave, but fragmented.
Ella holds a throne that many doubt. Osbert holds a claim that many remember.
2 kings, 2 plans, 1 kingdom.
When command splits, routes become traps.
They don't need to win every fight. Only take the right place.
Standardization beats chaos.
Order is contagious. York is not just a city, it's the lock on the north. Old walls. New war. The field clock accelerates. Messages can't repair legitimacy.
If Ella hesitates, he loses the kingdom. If Osbert strikes alone, he bleeds alone. Control the narrow places, control the flow. They unite, but too late to set the tempo.
Two armies become one, on the move.
The invaders choose night to steal time. The wall clock starts.
Before steel, there is reconnaissance.
A city feels fear before it sees an enemy.
They build a field wall of their own.
Six carpenters are entry.
The host eats, repairs, advances every day.
Unity in formation, not in trust. York funnels an army the way a gate funnels a crowd. Information is a weapon that never dulls.
The wall is ready, but the city is wide.
A gate is a decision in wood and iron. If you can't own the land, own the passage.
They choose a counterattack because delay feels like surrender. The host doesn't argue about pride. It argues about geometry. Field clock! Set! The host sets its own wall, made of wood and discipline.
When walls collide, time compresses.
Mobility searches for the seam.
The city pulls them in, inch by inch. A wide army becomes a narrow column.
This is how traps work. You don't push, you let gravity do it.
Inside, the field disappears.
Command clock, failing.
Ella commits, because retreat now means collapse. Osbert follows, because pride demands a verdict.
In streets, you fight the next 3 steps.
And then York turns into a maze. 867. York becomes the hinge of the north.
Walls create funnels. Funnels create outcomes.
Field clock, pressure.
Hold the line! 1, 2, 3, 4!
Command clock, strain.
A gate is a heartbeat.
A decision can clear a corridor.
This is where myths are born, because no one sees the whole.
Policy becomes pressure.
Move up! Stay low!
Systems don't only attack, systems surround.
Walls protect, but they also blind.
The city eats formations.
Every corner is a decision.
A king can't command what he can't see!
And 2 command centers inside one city is not one command. Tempo, measured, not shouted. A wall fails when spacing fails.
He isn't chasing glory. He's watching the mechanism.
Weather joins the fight. ¡Aguanten! ¡Uno! ¡Dos! ¡Se rompió la línea!
When order breaks, the city decides.
Fog turns bravery into confusion.
A crowd is not a formation. Walls can't solve a street fight.
In this moment, history is only seconds. Borders are arguments with geography.
Conflict without gore! Scale over spectacle!
They try to hold, because kings are watching.
The host moves like one spine. The chronicle is brief. The kings fall in the fighting. Ella is gone. Northumbria's command breaks. Osbert is gone. 2 claims end in one street.
The wall holds, yet the city changes hands. A fortress is not just stone, it's control.
Now the host governs what it captured.
York becomes a hinge, closing one door, opening another.
The city's sound changes.
Occupation is logistics, wearing armor.
A victory must be fed.
The battle fades. The consequences stay. Later stories add revenge. The record keeps it simple.
A coalition holds only if the system holds.
And the host doesn't stop at one city.
The war becomes a map. The hinge swings open.
York is taken. Northumbria's old order ends. In the years after York, the host turns south.
Later tradition remembers kings and martyrs, often more vividly than logistics.
Conquest becomes settlement. War becomes law.
A host survives by choosing what to hold.
Winter returns, asking the same question. Can the system endure?
In Wessex, a different system begins to form.
A young noble learns the only answer to a machine. A better machine.
He is not ready yet, but he is watching.
Defense is geography, used on purpose.
The counter system starts as tools.
The host still moves, but England is learning.
York's lesson is simple. Split command loses cities.
If revenge was the spark, control is the goal.
Next episode, the system that fights back.
The Great Heathen Army didn't just raid, it rewired a kingdom. History remembers battles. Systems remember everything. From York to Wessex, the board is set. Two worlds collide, and both change. Subscribe for the next chapter, Alfred's Counter-System.
This was York, 867.